guys? Welcome to another SimScott 185 extravaganza. We are on the ground in X-Plane 12 in Riyadh. You may have seen that we're going to set off from Kuwait, but looks like Kuwait had a new airport at the end of last year, I think, and the sim just isn't quite up to speed with it. So we are in the heat here today in Saudi Arabia, and we'll be heading over to Doha fairly soon. So we're going to take the Toliss A340 4K. Welcome to the chat again. So yeah, we're in X-Plane 12, and we're going to have a little play around with Visualxp Ultimate. I haven't started it yet because I want to see what it would do as and when we got underway, but we do also have some filters in place for NVIDIA, which is just giving the sim a little bit more of a refined feel, shall we say. So let's start up Visualxp, and we'll give a few people a bit of time to join the chat. Flying at Sabah, where is that? 4K. Oh yes, we got Streamlabs set up, look at that. All ready to go. Cool, and we're on Twitch, and we are on YouTube, so you're welcome whichever one you're on. Let's have a bit of a sunset flight and get ourselves down there. If I start up Visualxp, and you'll see here, power on, suddenly the sim starts to kick into life. You get the starting Visualxp overlay. Once it's done its stuff, we'll have a little look at what it can do. Look at that. So instantly sky looks much better than what the default sim was. You can play around with this. You've got atmosphere, different changes the color like that. 2, 3. That's quite nice, isn't it, for being in the desert? And then you've got things like number 4, that's a bit lighter, bluer. It's going through another change. I've also got active sky on as well, so that will be controlling the weather and making sure everything's good from that perspective. You can do things to the clouds, you can do things with water, scenery, fog spotlights. I will, if you look at my frames, they go from about, that's hovering about 58, 59, and if I turn that on, it goes down to about 40, so it's quite big in terms of an impact. So we'll leave those off at the moment. And weather I've got turned off, but you can obviously turn it on. But because we've got active sky, we're keeping to active skies weather rather than using the weather in Visualxp. But I think it adds something a little better to X-Plane 12, and I know there's an update coming with weather and with textures and with graphics, so maybe we won't need it at that point, but let's see how we go. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. We've got about an hour over to Doha. This is just a bit of a fun repositioning flight, right? It's not probably something that the A340 would normally do, but that'd be good to come on, do a bit of streaming and see how we get on. See if it's gonna get dark by the time we get over there, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, there's a massive jetway. That's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I think the sim looks awesome when you've got Visualxp on here. So we'll start to get ourselves set up. We are on the mighty VATSIM, but in this part of the world, there's not always that many controllers on. We might get something as we go to Doha, but again, it's just about having a chilled out flight, I think. Let's see how we go. So let's get things started up here at the front. Game of whack-a-mole. Let's get all these buttons turned on. And we'll get the RSs aligned as well. So that'll take a wee bit of time, but we'll go with that. That's all good, that's all good. We'll put the strobes on. We'll put the nav locals on. And everything will boot into life, I'm sure. So yeah. 4K, hope you're enjoying your weekend, having a good flight. Let's check out how this flight goes. let's set up this, and then the IRS will take a wee while to align. Might make myself a cup of tea while we're waiting for that, but let's go with this first. It's got the tailored sim brief profile now for the Toliss A340, so hopefully that'll help in terms of setup. Coming here, let's do wind, and we'll request some winds as well for the flight ahead. That brings it in for all phases, so you don't need to do anything more for that. Flight plan wise, so OERK is Riyadh International Airport. It's probably called something much more fancy than that. But anyway, we are departing from runway 33 right. It's the Alta 1 kilo, insert that, and then in Doha, we're coming in over the water into runway 34 right, which is here. And that'll be on the, it's called the Haya 1 Victor. And we might insert the VIA when we get closer, but let's see. That's all good. This basically brings everything in that we need. Block fuel of 20.8 matches the flight plan that I've got as well. Cool. So yeah, let's see what the local time is just quickly. So it's 5:30 in the evening. I wonder if that's yeah, okay. Let's not do that. And let's bring local time back slightly to there. Just so it's not super dark as we get underway. Sun setting. But yeah, I am still liking X-Plane 12. Got the beta for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I had a couple of crashes with it, so I'm staying away. I don't want to stream and it crashes, so I might roll back to the original before any updates were made. See how that goes. So, where are we? Going up to 29,000 feet today. Not that long a flight, as I said, more just a bit of a repositioning flight. We'll put that on, we'll put TARA on, we'll squawk 2000, and we'll leave these until we push back. In terms of where we are, so we're parked up at the terminal here. We are going from runway 33 right, which is over here, so not a long taxi. We'll go down Sierra, Point Golf, all the way down to here. Departure, so this is the Alta 1 kilo that we talked about. And basically a right turn towards bottom, hello, then Rima, then Kabul, and then Altav. So it's all good. Above 2,900, above 7,000, at or below 20,000 like Kabul. I wonder, let's just have a look. Kabul, yeah, 20,000 feet's there, and then we'll go up. And we'll stay at 29,000 feet, and then it's descend down into Doha itself. So yeah, if you're watching this back, if you're new to the channel, you are super welcome. Yeah, hope everyone's having a brilliant Sunday. So the IRS are aligning. We'll just chill out here for a bit and wait for everything to get in place. I'm going to grab a quick tea and then we'll come back and get ourselves sorted. Beautiful cup of tea has been grabbed. Okay, how are we getting on in the cockpit? Look at that. Cup of tea. 2 minutes to alignment. All very good. All very good. This is an absolute classic of an airplane. Let's do some more long haul on it, and maybe we'll do sort of oceanic, although I don't really know how to do that, so someone might have to teach me. But yeah. Look at these engines ready to go. It's going to be some flight. I don't usually fly in the Middle East, to be honest. And that's mainly because it's not usually much to see. But hopefully we'll get some decent views today. Love this livery. Again, you don't get many Qatari flights, I don't think, on VATSIM, particularly in Europe. It's long haul. This just looks pretty awesome. Such a long airplane. So yeah, just getting everything lined up. We can do our takeoff performance, and it's gonna be pretty quick, I think, getting off the ground, given we're not going very far at all. But let's do performance and go into here. Go to 1+F. Yeah, there we go. So 159. It is going to be hot though, and you lose a lot of performance in the airplane with the heat. Technical, very technical, guys. What are we doing here? Up 2.8. And flex temp, give it an F, 68. Nice, that's all good. Happy with that. Let's turn down some of the lights here. So, IRS are aligning. There we go. Beautiful. A little sip of the tea just to settle us in. Let's see if we can get the weather. Runway 33 right. Wind's there. Let me see if I can get the weather up on VATSIM. .metar. Work. So, cavalcade 040 at 6 knots. Which is pretty much that. 19 degrees, QNH 1020, dry, anti-ice off, 250.3. Let's just check. 250.3 is here. Nice. 250.3. Center gravity percentage. I wonder if that comes from in here. He says, let's do that. 27.8, 27.8, there we are, center gravity. Okay, compute. Flex 68, which is what we've already got in. There we go. So that's all good. And happy with that performance. Nice. Okay, cool. So we're going to push back. There's no one around, but I don't think there is anyway. Have a little look on VATSpy. See if anyone is joining us on this leg of the flight. It's not that many people around. There is a Qatari inbound, an Airbus A320, but they're at 24,000 feet. And still a wee bit away, but they might become a factor as we get nearer. Not that busy into Doha tonight, but just something different, right, guys, isn't it? Guys and girls. Sexist. Let's pre-plan this pushback. Look at those ortho towels over here. Beautiful. Alright, how are we going to do this? Okay, well, let's get ourselves into the alley. And just make sure the tail doesn't hit anything, but that'll do. Okay, dokie, let's call this person. Get us a little bit of...
Ground to cockpit, the tow is driving up now.
Turn on APU. Gonna give it about 3 or 4 seconds and hit start. Turn probe and APU bleed. Nice. is the tow truck. Oh, I think he's already lined up, hasn't he? There he is. You can also hear the APU spilling up. I've got a custom sound pack for this.
Okay, all the doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
It's going to be a beautiful flight, hopefully. So we can't really depart. Oh, hello.
The tow truck is connected and the bypass pin is inserted. Please release the parking brakes.
So, we won't do that just yet because we need to come in here and go to ground services. First of all, remove chocks, and then we can then remove the parking brakes, like so.
Starting the pushback, you may start the engines in sequence.
You can see it, there he is. That's very cool. Alright, let's start some engines here. We'll do engine 1 and engine 2. I think I've got a bit of play in my throttle on the old Thrustmaster, but that should work. Alright, let's get ourselves out of here. Love the rumble. Like, it is good. That size, oh, it's so impressive as an airplane. I like it. I bet they even said Q&A said I'm too busy staring at this airplane. 1020 is what we should be on. There we go. Alright, so those guys are on. Do the same with this.
Operation complete, please set the parking brake.
Sure, why not, mate?
Disconnecting the tool, stand by.
You can still see a bit of anti-aliasing, aliasing. Come on, technical people, help me. Still a bit evident here, but otherwise, that looks awesome. Such a nice airplane, guys. I wish people would fly it with me more. Anyway. This is going to be beautiful. Bing. Nice, so we got all that on. We can turn off APU bleed and turn off the master switch. Come down here.
The tool is disconnected and the bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left hand side. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Let's wait for the hand signal first. Ah, you can see him moving away. It's so good. It's so good. Like, who does that in an airplane? Right, there he is, the man with the flag. Ooh. Look at those, thumbs up, paper hands, like it. There is bits of X-Plane 12 that maybe need to be updated slightly. Anyway, first of all, we need one stage of flaps. Oh, stop it. The noises, the noises. We'll arm our speed brake. We will put max as our RTO, and then we need up to 0.8, which, interestingly, I think the Airbus A340 does it automatically for us, which is great. We do need to ping the cabin, make sure they're alright, and then test this button here. And you can see everything's green, but there's a couple of things that are still not quite right with the airplane. One of them is predictor wind shear. Hit auto. For your weather, I would move it to system 1, and I would go to auto. I would then come up here and I would set taxi light and my runway turn off camera, and then we'll make a little announcement of where we are going to go. Let's just check one frequency, because I've done this many a time where I haven't done this properly. Right. Air traffic, Qatar 185 taxiing via Sierra and Golf to holding point runway 33 right. Riyadh traffic. Nice! Cabin ready. All good. Just get the parking brake out. And ignore the fact that my controls seem to set off the no, please. That's only the way my controls are set up in X-Plane 12. There we go. And away we go, guys. Let's just gather our thoughts. Sun setting in the background. That is looking good. It's not crash though, that would be awkward. So we're going to go out to Golf. Ooh, there's definitely something up with my joystick. I know that sometimes airplanes do have like a bit of yaw and things, but we'll expect. Oh, I'm not expecting this one. That one. Hello, let's just slow down. Crumbs. All right. That's what this taxiing camera's meant to do. It's meant to keep us on track. We will take the next right. Anyway, yeah. Super guys, super stuff. I think simulator's looking pretty awesome. I've only played with Visualxp Ultimate a couple of times, and it looks really good too, I think. Just adding a bit more crispness to the simulator. Look at that! Sun on the plane. As long as it doesn't go left as normal. Pretty cool. We're just going to follow Golf all the way down to the end here. There is someone in the vicinity of the airport. Don't know where, but it's cool. So, cabin's ready. You can see our flex temperature up there. But I'll wait here. That's the fuel on board. Spoilers are armed. Signs are on. We've got seatbelt signs on. Flaps set to take off. Auto brake RTO.
Qatar 185, can you report please your runway for departure?
Yeah, no problem. We're taking runway 33 right for departure.
Qatar 185, can you hold? I'm on final.
Yep, no problem. We'll hold and wait for your departure. Qatar 185. Cool. Look at this. Bit of indirect air traffic control. Now the question is, boy, I'm using the wrong runway, but there is a runway 33 left. We can all be friends here. this person's on final, we'll let them go and then we'll get out of here. Person's at like 10,000 feet, so not sure he's quite on final, but we're getting the benefit of the doubt. Don't think I've got him on TCAS, but it could be. Yeah, we set TCAS up for all. Okie dokie, let's see. On the terrain radar as well. Not that there's much terrain here in the middle of the desert. We don't need the full length today, so we'll swing round to the left. Again, simulator is something else at the moment. Hit parking brake on. We're just sit and wait here for a bit. Where are you, my friend? Now, this person did say they were on a final, but I can't see them, which is somewhat troubling. I think they're turning final now, right? And Qatar 185 is holding short, runway 33 right.
This is Qatar 1707 on final runway 34 right.
Hold on, am I 34 right or 33 right? Oh no! These two are at the same airport. I've probably done something wrong again. Anyway, if they're on final, we'll look out for them. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice one. So yeah, we've got the Visualxp set up. We've got some NVIDIA shaders as well, just to help with the look of the simulator. And now we're burning a lot of fuel waiting at this holding point. It does mean moment of fame for this person on YouTube. Cool. So they are, I mean, I probably could have got out before them, but you know, there's no rush. Doha is not going anywhere. So grab a cheeky screenshot. missed that big moment as well. Here we go. Good effort. Good effort. Right, get ourselves lined up and out of here soon.
Traffic, Qatar 1707, evacuating the runway.
And Qatar 185 is going to line up and wait. Runway 33 right. Oh, the little howl. The howl is so good. Yep, they look like they have vacated. Swing around to the left. Very good. Let's get out of here. So, what do we need to do? Let's turn off first the camera. Turn on some landing lights. Turn to takeoff. Really should have our beacon on. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Qatar 185 is taking off runway 33 right to Riyadh. Let's go. Gear comes up. Is that the right turn? Thrust climb. Engaging on a pilot. And away we go. Can I disarm the ground spoilers now? Bring up the slats and the flaps. Turn things down a little bit. grassy barren here. Made it what the temperature was, but it's still pretty hot, right? 18 degrees. The meter say it was only 19 degrees, but it is, to be fair, getting quite late in the evening here. Almost through 10,000 feet, so landing light can come off, taxi light and general flying. And seatbelt sign. To standard pressure, and yeah, it's just on our way. On, guys, let's chill out, get the sounds up when we get nearer to Doha. So yeah, all very relaxed. And what you want or something. Not that long a flight, so things will happen quite quickly by the time we get over to Doha. Get rid of these charts though now. I love that, just the desert below. That's cool. Cool. Nope. Where am I going to? THH, that's right. Doha to Hamad International. Wait times. So it's 3-4 right. We're coming into using the Hail 1 Victor arrival. Hail 1 Victor. Cool. And it's, what do we say? 3-4 right. Nice, so you got Lagma Ladzo. Let's have a little look at a flight plan. Bring that over. So we're doing G4 right, and it was the 1 Victor, and then via Lagma, which is basically, if we go via Lagma, we get onto final approach. So that should all work. We can check that. We get rid of that. And down here. This is the beauty of Toliss. So we go into plan, and then we can zoom in a bit as well. So you can see that we go all the way down to Muxhead, and then manual, and then Lagma. But we could just get rid of that discontinuity. Oh, hello. Bear with. If we can do that, so if I do clear that out. Oh, it's not working. Maybe it's because I'm in plan mode, but anyway. Let's come into here. Maybe not, but we'll go direct to it anyway. I think it's because it's got a manual element to it. You can't suddenly... It needs guidance. That's what I'm going to say. A few auto-ortho issues here. All good. Maybe it's just not tiles available. so getting up towards the cruise, 29,000 feet. And our route is, it's quite interesting, so I say interesting, you might not find it interesting, right, but it's alright. Didn't want to do that. Where's the map? Just a whole lot of nothingness. So we're going to pop up basically up and around here. That looks interesting. Go over here, come in here, and basically land down over there. If anyone speaks Arabic, translations are available on Google. You can see the auto-ortho is not amazing around here. Anyway, up at the cruising altitude. Top of descent, a wee while away, still. You can see we're flying at 2:30, 20 minutes or so. Hey Hamza, welcome to the chat. Not many around, but yeah. Welcome, mate. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Who doesn't love planes? You're in the right place. Welcome, my friend. Uh-oh. You just watch. I suspect the bot might might catch that. Thanks, Hamza. I am a pilot, but only in smaller things than this. But yeah, no, I fly planes. If you want to do it, you should try it, Hamza. It's, yeah, Even just do a trial flight would get you a taster for it. Anyway, we continue our Middle Eastern adventure. Look at that sunset. We get nice one, Hamza. I don't think they still do the Airbus A340s, but maybe you'll get something a bit more modern, like a A380 or something like that. That's cool. You should try it. See what they need from you and go from there. Now this is a X-Plane 12, mate. So slightly different. Yeah, the A380 would be awesome to fly. It's got 4 engines like this. But no, we're in a X-Plane. Ah, cool. Did you do Microsoft Flight Simulator? So we're almost at the halfway point of our journey, which is this ETP here. So we are heading to Doha, which I think is home of Qatar Airways. But we departed out of Riyadh. Thanks, Hamza. Welcome to the channel. We've also got Discord if you want to join us on there. Should be a link in the description. Right, it's going to get a little bit darker as we get towards Doha. If you haven't played X-Plane 12, first of all, it's not a game, it's a simulator, so we don't play. No, I'm kidding. If you look outside, everything goes bright, and then it's dark here, but when you bring your head into the cockpit, everything starts to lighten up a little bit, and that's just X-Plane trying to simulate the lighting. Oh, look at that. Wow. Big fan of this. Big fan. Ah, nice one, Hamza. Well, welcome. Everyone's pretty friendly in chat. Nice one, Hamza. Well, we'll say hello to you over there. Not long, my friend, not long. What about another half hour or so? Let's have a little look. Doha at 3:20, so we're at 2:40, so another 40 minutes or so. So yeah, feel free just to relax, put your feet up, enjoy the ride. A nice one, Hamza. Have a good evening. I only fly privately, so it's just general aviation. I don't actually fly for a full-on airline. If I did, you'd all know about it. But no, just fly a little airplane myself privately. But have a good evening, Hamza. Go and enjoy some time with your family. Nice one. Wee bit to go before top of descent. Oh no, Hamza, you got timed out, mate. Too many questions. Oh, I don't understand how Nightbot's back in here. Sorry, Hamza. turned Nightbot off. Sorry about that, Hamza. Your chat was good. Apologies. Anyway, you can see top of his head coming up. And so our approach into Doha Muck said 2,500. So we'll get ourselves, let's get ourselves down to 3,000. And we'll get that engaged as and when we need to. And we did our landing calculations, we did that in the cruise, but over here. So brake mode low. So we'll just go here and do brake mode low. Top descent checks. Look at that. Cruising out over the sea. What's the weather like in Doha is the question. Because it's gonna ask me to do that, isn't it? I knew it'd do that. Next phase. So Q&H is 1016. You can see it up here. Temperature 20 degrees. It's cavalcade, which means there's no clouds, but pretty sporting wind, 320 at 22. We come over here. Let's get into here. Minimums. We could do 50 if it was there. Cap to still 130 just to be safe. There we go. So that's all good. So let's have a little look at, ooh, not that. And, ooh, let me back in here, airport. So we're coming in on 34 right. And then, it's cargo apron. I think we're probably coming towards here once we get off, but we'll have a little look. It'll probably be dark by the time we land in Doha itself, but that'll be good. Something different to look at. Getting near to our top of descent. 20 miles or so away, so let's just start. Now, push that in. Turn down our PFD slightly. Nice one. So we got on with the old SEM profile. Guides, we'll just continue our descent. You can see we're right. It's interesting. Quite sort of on the edge of an overspeed. That might just be because it is hot, and so we're sort of struggling to slow down. What we can do is always just stick out some speed brake. Let's do that. Oh, that's bright. I think this way in the Toliss. Oh, let's do that. There we go. Turn the lights off. I'll look inside. Nice and dark, guys. No smoking. No smoking. That's helping slow us down and getting us back on profile. Nice. That is nice. Right, let's bring in the speed brakes. And we're following in the arrival here. So go from Lubac to Bayan, and then downwind for 34 right. You see that we have to be at flight level 180 or above at Wutan. Flight level 180. Matches off against Wutan. Nice. Not many people coming into Doha. It's quite a quiet airport. We've flown to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. There is a bit more going on there. Nice. What we'll do is we'll kill the music, because you guys don't want to hear the engines, I'm sure. We're all here for one thing and one thing only, and that's the roar of the A340s. So we'll get that out. See, we're now into full darkness. Kind of nice doing that flight. Start off at sunset with some great views, and then we're transitioning into the inky night. Love this in the Toliss as well. Come in. It's got the set up at night. You can see how to get out of the plane all the way back there. That's cool. Anyway, let's continue. So you can see basically we're going to go downwind, swing round, land on 34 right. It looks like we are kind of out of sequence though. So again, let's on our descent profile. Speed brake goes out. You can see we're descending at a rapid rate of knots now. Don't be too uncomfortable. Nice one. So we're kind of back on profile now. You can see our little pink donut here. It's back on, so bring the speed brake back up. What was the QNH for this airport? 1016, so let's go into that. There we go. Dark now in the middle of the desert, so that can only mean one thing. I'd want actually I think the local light will come on below 10,000 feet. Same with this. This looks very bright, very bright. Ooh. There we go. football moron. Oh, this has everything. Toliss, no gaps. So that's flood there, and this one, isn't it? Yeah, I keep going. Nice. Cool. Some nice views here, guys. Look at that. Alright, about to go through 10,000 feet, so let's get the landing lights on. Ooh. What was that? So I suspect that's the airport down there. A couple of people on the ground. Yeah, look guys, thanks for coming along this journey. It's been really good fun. Quite enjoying flying the old X-plane with these new, got some shaders and Visualxp. Look at that night. Crumbs. Goodness me. Goodness me. Let's take another screenshot. Nice. So we saw from our flight plan, basically after here it's manual vectoring in towards Lagna and then on to final. So, start downwind leg now. You see the runway. It's basically to our right hand side. So dark. Right, a couple of things we probably want to do here is one, start slowing down because we are on a downwind leg here, and two, we want to get towards our approach. What height is Doha? Just for out of interest. Elevation 13 feet. Great. Okay. So happily it's following the constraints, which you can also see if you turn on here. You can see them there. If I turn the brightness up, will that help here? No. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can see 220 knots at 3,500. There's the airport. Get ourselves down in a jiffy. Interesting when we get. Where's our decel point? Is there one? Out there. That's far too late. But there is 220 knots is our restriction, which you can see it's now trying to slow down. Pretty dark approach. But all good. This is what it's like in the night time, in the middle of the desert. Right, so it's trying to get down to 220 knots. Our flap speed limits 233 for 1 plus flaps, which is basically slat, so we're below that speed now, so into the dark we go. So now on manual, what we want to do is go direct to Ligma, insert that. You see we'll start turning towards the runway. We're on quite a long approach, you can see 17 miles, 18 miles, like, yeah, we could have turned a bit quicker, but it's all good. Last slither of sunlight as it dips below the horizon. So, heading towards Ligma, and then we'll use that as our initial starting point for the iOS. Cantering along at 220 knots, I'm kind of okay with that at the moment, but actually, no I'm not. Let's slow down a bit to 200 knots. Classic wine. Capture localizer, you can see it's alive. Couple of people on the ground, so I'll make a call around about 10 miles per hour. So what we've done is we've hit loop, and that's captured the horizontal localizer. The vertical one, not alive at the moment, so we haven't gone into approach mode. See, that's now coming alive, so we'll hit approach. We're on Unicom 122.8. Start to slow ourselves down, let's get to 180 knots. It's amazing how in the dark you can feel just in the middle of nowhere, but it's ahead of us what we want to get to. Doha traffic, Qatar 185 is on a 10-mile final runway 34 right, Doha traffic. Cool, so we're now on the iOS. Second stage of flaps. Seatbelt sign, probably haven't got on, but we should do. Here we go. Got our landing lights all ready to go. Could light up the wing if we wanted to. Look at that. That's mainly, I think, to check for ice. If you turn it off, then you're back to darkness. Look at that. Cool. Right, where are we? Ooh, let's slow ourselves right down. 160. Got the gear. We'll have to get these heat hazes in the desert as well. It's well, you can hear the landing gear. That's cool. Check the cabin. Give it a little bing bong. Go flats full. Always feels like the airplane is really battling here. Go at traffic. Qatar 185. 5-mile final. Runway 34 right. So at 4 miles, we'll go to manage speed. Want to follow along? You can do. Almost at 4 miles. Push us in. And now we'll go into our speed that, performance-wise, 145 is what it's looking for. And yeah, we should be good. Interesting though, it's not slowing down as much.
1,000.
Set 145. Let's slow down. Oh, nice. We'll keep it the speed at once. That's interesting. Anyway. We'll kill the autopilot. Nice. Nice approach in the night time. Let's raise the nose slightly.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10.
Down we go. It's a dog. Welcome to Doha, everyone. Thanks for joining us. No reverse thrust, just using the brakes. Lovely. That was really good fun. Right. Disable auto brake. Oh, listen to that. Still keep pulling to the left, which probably means I've like punctured a tire or something, but hopefully not. Anyway, you guys are super welcome to Doha Airport. Thank you for joining along. We'll get ourselves parked up. Let's get ourselves clear of the runway first. And we'll figure out where we are as well. That's usually quite a good idea. Right. Let's just park up here. And we'll get a few things sorted, so we can turn off our landing lights, we can start the APU. Like so. And we can tidy up the airplane. So that's that. Don't need to arm that, and we can also turn on our magical taxiing camera, though it's a bit dark, so might not be able to see it. Where are we then? Right, we'll take a left here, invite Delta, get ourselves parked up. Very cool. Nice one. Still think X-Plane 12 at night is good. It's very good. You can see the actual taxi camera at night's not amazing because it's not really infrared, so there goes a Qatar taking off. Alright gang, as we get parked up here, it leaves me to say have excellent remaining Sundays. If you are watching it back, or you're in the chat but you haven't quite subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, give it a wee like, it really helps us get noticed on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, welcome. We haven't used Twitch for a wee while, but hopefully you're enjoying. And yeah, if you want any flights that you could suggest, then give us a shout in the comments. Otherwise we'll park up, leave you to your chilled out Sundays, and yeah, we will definitely do this again soon. Otherwise, all it leaves me to say is have fabulous weekends. Cheers guys.